Welcome back to the Cockney Reds, passionate United fans from London and Essex, bringing honest and really just opinions that are bold and getting straight to the point. I'm feeling bubbly here, but at the same time, we just lost to Brighton. Fletcher's gone, but Carrick is here. We've got quite a lot to talk about. So we've got Carrick, we've got the derby upcoming, we've got the Brighton game that we've got to touch on. We probably won't spend too much time on it. Overall, though, Antonio, joining me. How are you feeling today about Manchester United?
I don't know what the word is. I don't know if it's indifferent. I'm not optimistic. I'm not too sad. It's just we're in this bit of limbo, weird space where it's just like, yeah, there's nothing to be too happy about. Amarin is gone, but the fundamental problems are still there. But it's not so bad. It's not like we're 15th again. So
You weren't Amarin's biggest fan. So what are these fundamentals that are still there that you're referring to?
I think we're lacking in squad depth. 1 second, sorry.
No, that's cool. But yeah, I'm interested to know because you're saying the fundamentals have changed. And I wonder if you start changing your tune a bit because Amarin wasn't getting the backing from Mr. Antonio over here. So what are you saying?
No.
You saying the squad was good enough for Amarin, but not now?
No, what I would say with Amarin, for me, he wasn't getting the best out of the squad. I'm not just talking about of recent. I'm talking about in general with what's there. I know he hasn't got. There's a lot of players that are not good at Manchester United, and we need to change them. It's obvious that we need players in like central midfield and blah blah blah. But his capability to get the best out of what was there, he couldn't do it, and that to me was a red flag. But in terms of, I say the problems are still there. In terms of us just not having that much of a great squad, especially now there's AFCON and Mazraoui's gone, Ahmad's gone, Wimbrema's gone, and we never really had much cover like that on the bench anyway. It's left us really short, and so we're really struggling, basically.
This has definitely been a tough period. I think we knew at the start of the season that this would be a tough point with the African boys going. But they'll be back now for the next game, at least. But obviously, during this time, a lot has gone on. Fletcher's had his 2 games, didn't go too well. Do you think that if we kept Amarin in charge, at least we'll still be in the FA Cup and we could have got a win against Burnley?
No.
So you still think it was the right time for him? Maybe not time, but you think he needed to go anyway?
I think it was the right decision for him to go. I think the manner in which he went was not the right way. You know, he sort of crashing out in an interview and then sort of getting offended and like, feeling disrespected. Like, oh yeah, no, you come in 15th and what do you call it, losing in a final? No, that's okay. But the minute you disrespect us, you're out. It's like,
Yeah.
what's going on at the club, man? This is just like, you know what I'm saying? So I think the manner in which was poor, which says a lot about the hierarchy and their thinking. It's a bit strange, really. Do you know what I mean?
No, I hear that.
I don't know. Some people might disagree and be like they want to keep him in there, but it took him coming out like that and almost disrespecting the board for them now to make a decision to now get rid of him. When I don't know, you could argue he probably should have been gone before that. They had grounds anyway. Some would say he should have stayed on, but they had grounds before that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, that's my biggest thing. It was the timing. I thought it was a weird time for them to sack him. Like you said, if they were going to do it, they could have done it after the Tottenham game. The fact that they didn't after losing the final and let him go into this season made me believe that they wanted to give him time. He had a Jim Ratcliffe interview talking about 3 years. And this season hasn't been, I mean, there's been some terrible low moments, but it wasn't bad enough at a time for me to think that, yeah, he's done. He had to go at that point anyway. But I guess that's done. And Burnley, we obviously spoke about that. We spoke about him getting sacked. The Brighton game, though, Fletcher's last game in charge. I mean, did you? I assume you watched the game. It's a little bit of a while now, so we won't go on it in too much detail. But were you a little bit annoyed, surprised, or just kind of, like you said, ambivalent to the whole fact that we got knocked
We're
out?
short. We are short. It is a bit disappointing though, the result. But we are short, especially with this AFCON. I mean, outside that, if you look at teams, I don't know. I don't want to say compare it, but if you look at Arsenal, like their bench is just so strong.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But at the same time, they've been allowed to build themselves up like that. You don't get that stuff overnight. If you first of all get a squad and you play together for a long period of time and they get stronger and stronger and stronger, which they have, and then you can go into the market and add to that, which they have. So it might seem like they've got all of these great players, but they made that team. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it hurts me to say it, but that's, the level of strength and depth we should be looking to emulate, really. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that squad's definitely. I mean, you look at all the kids that have been on the bench this last few games, not been great.
Yeah.
But the Brighton game though was frustrating though in the fact that we managed to get back a little bit. I don't know. I mean, 2-1. It could have been worse, to be fair, but it could have been better. We had people like Delo getting into golden opportunities.
Yeah, he always does. It's really strange. I don't know how he always gets into these positions.
He makes good runs, but at the same time, he's not in the right places when he needs to be. But yeah, I don't know how he managed it. The first one, okay, fair enough. But the way that he took that shot straight from the rebound and didn't slot in Sesko, that's criminal, man. That's criminal. So, I mean, you mentioned him as well at the beginning. Like, I'm looking forward to getting him back in a way. But someone that you did have a bit of a stick, you're giving a bit of stick to, Sesko, got himself on the score sheet again. That's probably the only positive that we could take from that game. I mean, you seeing that he's starting to get into a bit of a groove now?
Yeah, I mean, we're playing to his strengths. I think if we do, we can get some goals out of him. I think the 3-4-3 wasn't really helping him. And it's funny because I saw something the other day. I think I watched Arsenal and Chelsea. I think it was it yesterday? It was the day before. Yesterday. Victor Gyökeres scored a goal. But before he scored, he was basically waiting for Saka to put the ball in straight away for him to tap it, but he didn't, and he cut back and he gave it to Ben White. Ben White put it straight in and he scored. So Saka was almost going to him like, hey, like, slap hands, like, well done. He's like, get off me. And then he went to Ben White. And those sort of inverted wingers that you can have, or tens, however you want to call them, it does starve the striker a little bit. Do you know what I mean? It does starve the striker. You almost need a striker that's gonna, in those positions, maybe someone that's gonna bring them into the game. But if you want your striker to score, you need balls in early. Like almost one-touch finishes into the box. So yeah, I'm happy for him that he's starting to get on the score sheet. And I always thought anyway, with Bruno behind you, like him and Kevin De Bruyne, these are assist machines. You know what I mean? They can be behind any striker. If you look when Kevin De Bruyne has been playing and Højlund's been in front, Højlund's been getting joy. Do you know what I mean? It's probably got a bit quiet a little bit. I don't think Kevin De Bruyne has been playing as much. I think he's been injured, but those two, like, they're the world's best when it comes to assisting. So whoever's in front of Bruno, you'll get a lot of chances and you'll get goals, to be honest. So yeah.
So what I was thinking though, this, before going to the formation, we've now had a change of manager. Michael Carrick's come in. We've got him to the end of the season. Do you feel like that adds a little bit of stability to the club now in terms of where things will stand for the season? Yeah,
because then I guess you're going to have a recognised face, and he's going to have ideas that, it's not like, oh, we got Fletcher for a game or two, then we got someone else and it's changing. And now we have a little bit of consistency. So I think that should be good for the players. And Carrick's got experience. I mean, people could argue whether it should have been Oli or Carrick, but I don't know. In my opinion, on paper, it probably should be Carrick. I think because I don't know. I just think that he's had more ground experience in, like, with Middlesbrough. He's done his thing. Solskjaer has done his thing, but then that whole thing that came out, I don't know. That was a bit. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Wait a second. Wait, you think that Carrick has got more of a grounding than Solskjaer?
thinking about it out loud. Solskjaer actually has got more experience, and that experience being at Man United. How long was it? 2-3 years?
Yeah, about 2.5 years. About 2.5 years.
2.5 years. Fair enough. I can't take that away from Solskjaer, but I think I preferred Carrick.
Okay.
I preferred Carrick. I think.
Why?
I mean, to be honest, Solskjaer's not the worst thing in the world. I can't. He comes at a good time. If he did come in, feel good factor. So I can't really argue it. But I'm not mad at Carrick. I prefer Carrick. I think.
I mean, Carrick's here now, so I'm going to give him all my backing and support. But for me, I would have preferred having Solskjaer in just because.
But what do you think about what he said, though?
I don't know how much of it to take. So, I mean, I didn't.
No, I think it's. You know what? At first, I was like, I don't know how much to take, but I think it's true.
Wait, so he said that he wanted some backing. That if he made
it, he basically said that if I was to get the team into Europe, what's going to be my reward from it? Sort of me getting him into Europe. Is there going to be some assurances that I could potentially get the job or I think some of the wordings has come out as me like, oh, I have to get the job, but I don't think it was that. I just think it was he definitely did insinuate like, all right, if I do take these guys to Europe, like, what do I get out of this almost? Do you know what I mean?
It would like for me that that's just a standard thing to say. Like, if I come in as manager, you've got this target that you want to set in now. You've actually increased the target from the start of the season. You thought just Europe's going to be fine, but now you're saying you're bringing me in. We're in a bit of a tricky spot. If I take us into the Champions League, what's going to come from that? Are you going to just wave me by? Are you going to offer me a job? Like, are you going to give me any sort of bonus? Like, what's the situation? Like, that seems like a normal question to ask, no?
I guess. I don't know.
I mean, I'm not sure.
I'm more of the belief to kind of let your football do the talking. Because at the end of the day, it's an interim position. It's not a permanent position. So it's hard to start making assurances now. Do you know what I mean? Guarantees.
We don't need to make guarantees. They could have said to him, do you know what? Like, this contract is going to be like we got with Carrick in a moment. This contract is up until the end of the season. What we're going to do is we're going to assess how you've done at the end of the season. The reason why we're not giving you any extended is because we're going to have a look at all the different managers that are going to be available. But obviously, if you do a good job, then your name will also be in the hat.
I think that goes without saying.
It should do. To be.
Do you know what I mean? Like, that's why I said let your football do the talking. It goes without saying. If where we are now, and you manage to take us to Champions League, whether we like it or not, people are going to be looking at Carrick like, yo, do we need to keep this guy? Like, do you know what I'm trying to say? Even with all the top managers, it'll be a tough kind of like, if he's done really well, I mean, the boys are playing good football, everything. They've now finished, like, imagine they finished third from where we are. They're winning games straight. Like, it goes without saying. Why would you, what do you think these guys are just stupid? Like, what do you mean? Do you know what I mean?
It might be the pressure to be like, no matter what, you're gone. Do you know what I mean? So, I mean, what would you feel like if obviously Carrick's now got the job? If Carrick does do that, he's playing good football. He's got the boys playing like.
We have to seriously consider him.
You would, okay, all right. So
you have to. Yeah. You can't try and knock it like as if it's a fluke. We've been waiting and hoping for managers to come in and do well, and he's going to come in and basically win like potentially like 17 games we've got remaining. He'll probably have to win like 10, 11, 12. Do you know what I mean?
No,
of those games.
Huh? Oh yeah, I mean to top 3, then yeah.
Yeah, you have to win at least 12 games, like, and it's like wow. So, but we'll have to consider him. Whether I don't know, but what's outside of Carrick? What other managers would you like to step in?
Do you know what? I've got a wide pool of managers that I'll take. You know, I'll take Eddie Howe. I'll take Glasner. I'll take Iraola. I'll take probably Xavi. Maybe like this is just Premier League. I like the Premier League back and stuff. But then at the same time, what was it? Coles was saying that these people haven't got experience like managing for or competing for a title. So that's the only thing I'm thinking. Maybe someone like a Xavi might even be better in that instance. But I think Chris said Ancelotti as well. I'll take him. I'll take Luis Enrique. Like, there's so many managers I would take. But
there's a lot of good managers out there, man.
What about you? Do you have any preference?
I'm similar to you. With the pool of managers that would be available. Ancelotti, I'm not sure.
Okay.
I just don't know if we've got the squad for him. Do you know what I mean? He's more of a man manager, which is great. Don't get me wrong, but it's almost like you've got these already sort of really good players, and you just need to man manage them and let them. But I feel like some of these boys they might need more than that almost. So I'm not 100% sure on that one. But Enrique, Tuchel, and Eddie Howe are top of the list for me. And I think people we keep talking about all of these exotic managers, but I feel like Eddie Howe should really be high on that list. You know,
Okay.
I think he should. Don't get me wrong, Tuchel's great. You can't undermine Tuchel. Tuchel took Chelsea to the Champions League final, and he's done great things. So Tuchel's up there, but Eddie Howe's a good manager, man. Like Newcastle hadn't even won a trophy in ages. Do you know what I mean? With what he's got there, you could argue Newcastle are not too far away in terms of squad quality to what United got. Do you know what I mean? And he's just doing as best as he can with Newcastle, and he's taking them places. Do you know what I mean? So I think with United, given our resources as well, we need to do something. Do you know what I mean? But equally, Enrique and Tuchel too. Jeez, just Dave, mate, you got time for us now, yeah? You little stick, man.
Bro, I was on another pod. Sorry.
Sorry.
It was your chance in Rio.
No, I can't reveal my sources, man. Why are you hanging off a bed, Antonio?
I'm in bed, man.
You're moving like one uncle, man.
Welcome to the stage, Dave. We had a little bit of a discussion about the Brighton game. Didn't want to focus too much on it. But looking more, there was a question I was going to ask Antonio, but I'll ask it to you. Do you think there's any chance that, we'll go with the negative, we'll switch it up to the positive later, but do you think there's any chance that we have a fourth manager? So you've had Interim, we've had Fletcher, now got Carrick in, obviously for his first game against the Derby. Do you think that if it goes terribly, there's any chance that we'll get a fourth manager in this season?
No chance.
Okay.
No chance. Unless it's one of those ones where the manager we want in the summer suddenly becomes available and he's ready to do business now. But I can't see us getting another. I can't see us happening, man. I think there's more of a chance that Carrick does well and we keep him on like a burst football club that we are next summer, next season. I think that's more of a chance.
If he does really well, would you not consider it?
No.
Antonio even said that he would consider it.
You wouldn't consider him? Why?
No. What for? We've been here before, man. We've been here before, man. Like.
Yeah, but for him to take us to where we are now, let's say he does accept. We've got like 17 games left, and does extreme. We get like third. You'd think, nah, thank you, but no thanks.
Yeah. I would think that. I would think thank you, but no thank you, man.
So there's nothing.
At the end of the day, like. Sorry, say that again?
There's nothing he could do to make you think, do you know what, maybe he is the right guy. We should give him more time.
Man. Do you know why? Because, look, this season's a very weird season as well. Yeah, a lot of teams are dropping points. A lot of teams are not really at their strongest and stuff like that. So I can see him having a chance of doing well. I don't see it as, like, impossible. But it's not going to remain like this, man. When teams are backfiring again, we're just going to go back to just struggling again, man. Like, I'm not saying that Carrick doesn't just deserve a shot at his managerial career, but just not at United, please. Do your little 17 games and then move on, please, man. Move on.
Tuchel, Cole 10. I think you were saying that you might have been on AFTV, might have caught you on there. But okay, so all right, well, yeah, get in the comments as well then. If you think that Carrick, let's say, like Antonio was mentioning earlier, wins 12 games out of the last 17, gets us into third place, we're looking good. Do you agree with just Dave May that we should just cut him in a way? Or do you reckon, as Antonio was saying...
you know what it is? You've got to stick to the plan, man. That's one thing that we just don't do as a football club. We don't stick to the plan. It's almost as if, like, we get pulled from left to right constantly. Because all that's going to happen is if Carrick does well and we keep him on, the first sign that we're doing bad, they'll sack him because that wasn't their original plan. Does that make sense? So there's no point keeping him on, man. Stick to your plan, get someone in the summer, and then that's it, man. We move forward.
No, I hear what you're saying because like Ten Hag, I suppose, and like Interim as well, where there was the possibility of getting rid in the summer, if they don't start well and then they start getting talk. So I understand that. You don't want to go into a new season like we've done for the last 2 seasons now.
Who would you like to see come in, David?
Who would I like to see come in? It's a good question, to be fair. Looking at the managers available, I think maybe Enrique is a shout. It's probably the best one, to be fair. Xavi Alonso, I know there's a lot of hype around him, but can you see a Liverpool legend coming to manage United? I can't see it happening.
Your sound keeps going in and out, by the way.
Oh,
yes.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I said, Xavi Alonso, I can't see a Liverpool legend coming to
manage
us.
I can see it happening.
Yeah, he'll take that all
You
day.
can see it happening.
He'll take it. Yeah, he'll take it.
I don't think he would, man.
He would, man. He's not Liverpool.
I don't think he would, especially where slots a bit up and down with the fans.
That's different. If Liverpool and Man United both come available, maybe you'll feel more like, let me go manage Liverpool. But if Liverpool are not available and United come knocking, he's not going to... This isn't Gerrard. He will come. He will come. He'll take it.
I don't know, man. I don't think so.
No,
I don't think so, man.
He ain't Liverpool like that.
See, the thing is, he walked from Real Madrid, you know. He walked from Real Madrid. That's the kind of person he is. So if he's the kind of person to walk from Real Madrid, you think he's gonna take away his morals to come out for Man United?
Morals? What are you talking
morals, but he's
why did he walk from Madrid then? Why did he walk from Madrid?
Because the players
weren't listening to him.
They didn't respect him.
Exactly. So he respects himself. That's what I'm trying to say to you. It's not about the job. If it's just about the job, he would have stayed at Madrid.
So if him coming to Man United, that doesn't mean he doesn't respect himself.
Isn't it?
Cool, because he's a Liverpool legend.
Oh man!
Can you see Carrick? Can you see Carrick managing Liverpool?
That's different. Carrick was there.
Why is it different?
Carrick would manage Liverpool without a doubt. If Carrick got offered the job at Liverpool, he's taking that job. Like he's not. These people ask you, okay, who is the greatest Manchester United manager outside of Sir Alex Ferguson?
The greatest Man United manager
outside of Alex Ferguson,
isn't it? Actually, I don't want to say the wrong thing on the pod.
Matt Busby, right?
Yeah, but obviously that's before my time, man.
Yeah, fine. But Matt Busby, the Busby boys and all the rest of it, yeah. Who did he play for? Liverpool.
But I get what you're saying, man. But this is a different time, man. We're living in a different time.
Xabi Alonso is Liverpool, but he ain't Liverpool like that, man.
No,
he ain't Liverpool like that. He if United came now and said, "Do you want this job?" He's taking it. He's not gonna be like, "Nah," because I'm Liverpool.
Okay, so who's a better candidate then? Who's a better candidate, Alonso or Enrique?
Enrique,
for sure. I mean, I rate Alonso though. I think the way he did at Leverkusen was unbelievable. So I definitely.
I know this is unpopular, but I'm a big Eddie Howe fan still. I can't lie, man.
No, I rate Eddie Howe. I'll take him for sure all day long. Only thing is, like Cobb was saying though, was the fact that he hasn't competed at the high level. So can he?
I think. Do you know what it is? Yeah, I will take Eddie Howe as well, but it depends what you want, man. I think there's a conflict in the fan base because Eddie Howe can come, but what's he really going to do for us? The most top 4, like, what is that acceptable? Like, what do we really want long term, man?
Why won't he win the league?
But do you think
he won't? Why would he win the league? Why?
Okay, so
why would he win the league?
Yeah, Bournemouth.
Why would he win the league?
Well, let me tell the story for how I know it. Bournemouth, he took them from, I think it might have been League One, but if not, it was the Championship. Took them to promotion, and then from promotion, he established them. Well, they might got relegated with them. But anyway, he done a good job at Bournemouth. Left Bournemouth, went to a Newcastle team that had 50 years without winning anything. He elevated them to now becoming Champions League twice. He won a first trophy for them. He's getting them into a final with them as well. He was elevated in that end. Now he's coming to United. So as he's up in the levels, he's up in the...
Eddie Howe's doing his thing still.
Yeah,
he's doing his thing, man.
No, but I'm not saying he's not doing his thing. But I'm saying that's the level he will go up to. I don't think he's going to come and make us Prem winners, man.
But I think,
the
reason why I'm even saying Eddie Howe, because he has the capacity to get the best out of what's in front of him and the team that he's got, right? So Newcastle, to me, at the moment, he's probably taken them as far as he can. I can get you Champions League spaces. I've made you win your first trophy in 50 years because there's only so much that he can do with the team that he's got. Like now they've got Alanga one side and they got, what's his name, Jacob Murphy. There's only so much you can do with those players. He had to lose. Gordon might not even go to England. Like Gordon he's looking all right, but Gordon ain't really, you know what I'm trying to say? So you're looking at that team, it ain't really, it's good, but he's getting the best out of them, squeezing the last juices. You know what I'm trying to say? But for me, he's done the best that he can for Newcastle. You know what I'm trying to say? I don't look at Newcastle and be like, oh, you guys should be winning the league. Do you know what I'm trying to say? The best that they can do right now, for me, until they want to invest a bit more, is Champions League spaces. And he's doing that. Yeah. In this climate as well, with the City, Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea. So that's what I think. If we now give him Manchester United, where we've got more resources that he can use, what can he do with that? Because he showed that he can get the best out of whatever's in front of him. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
I don't know, man.
It's not bad.
I feel like these mid-table managers, they do a lot better because there's a lot less pressure on them, man. So it looks all good when it comes off, but when it doesn't come off, no one's really there to criticize it. Because if you look at his where he finishes and all that stuff, his team ain't that bad. Like when you go man for man, his team ain't like some like they're outperforming their ability. Like they're good. They're a good side. Like they're a good, strong side.
Newcastle was the best midfield in the Premier League in that.
So say that again.
Newcastle fans were saying they had the best midfield in the Premier League. I heard some commentators.
They're one of them. They're one of them. If you go man for man, Bruno Guimaraes, Tonali, and Joe Linton, that three.
He's solid.
Say that again, Antonio.
No.
Yeah, solid.
Yeah, he's solid. But I mean, okay, we'll go on and we'll the manager talk. It's going to rumble until the end of the season anyway, so we will push on to that. But obviously, Carrick has now taken over. Do you feel? I know, Antonio, you were saying it quite a lot earlier in the season, but I'm not sure the same. Do you still feel like 4-3-3 suits this team, this squad, more than Amorim's 3-4-3?
You know, I don't even know what suits this squad anymore, man. Done. Got nothing left, man. I don't think, I've said this time and time again, I don't think it's the formation that we're playing, man. We've had every single type of manager come and manage for us, bro. What's next? We've had every single type. Before Amorim got sacked, you, Antonio, told me that beating Burnley is a given, and that, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just be simple, whatever. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, you should beat them. It's
we have enough to get 3 points against Burnley. We should have enough.
Exactly. That was what you were saying before Amorim got sacked. When they come against Burnley, what happened? We didn't get the 3 points. If Amorim was there and that happened, you'd be slagging him. But these players need to start getting held accountable, bro. They're not good enough. Like, they're not good enough, man. We need to just, like I kept saying, I think I said that maybe before Christmas. I said that with Mbomo gone, we've got two of our summer signings, Sesko and Cunha, and the other one is in goal. So really and truly, 8 of the 10 players we've got outfield it's just the same. It's the same team we're putting out. Do you understand? So as much as we've got a new attack, the majority of our team is the same, and the majority of our team is not good enough. They're not good enough, man. Like they're just they're so inconsistent. We're still relying on the same player.
Good enough for what though? What are you expecting now that Carrick has taken over? What are your expectations from now to the end of the season? Do you feel like we can?
I have no expectations for Carrick.
There's a lot of talk. I mean, maybe not Carrick.
I have no expectations for Carrick.
But there's a lot of talk now. Fletcher said it before in his last interview, and now Jason Wilcox is saying it too, that the aim for the season is now pushing into the Champions League. Do you feel like with the change that we have, that that's still possible?
Bro, this is why our leadership group are just bozos. How now that we've got rid of our gaffer, that our objective is top 4 or Champions League? Why wasn't it objective with our manager? Why now have we got a higher objective for our interim than our actual gaffer? How does that make sense?
Antonio, you might be able to answer that, seeing as you was quite anti on Amorim. So do you feel like they've got a good point that Amarim was holding us back.
That makes no sense, man. That doesn't make sense still. Can't lie. We can't now be expecting top 4.
But you was quite big on saying Amarim had to go.
Yeah, no, I still agree with that, for sure.
You was also quite big on saying that we needed to go to a 4-2-3-1.
Yeah.
Or 3-3. Okay, but now you're not sure whether or not the new formation is better. I thought we were
I never said that. That's what David said. I didn't say that.
So you do think we're better suited for the change?
The players are better suited and they'll be more comfortable with it. We still haven't got great players in the team, but they'll be more comfortable in a 4-2-3-1.
The thing is, I don't even understand why you're saying that. Cunha's had the worst 2 games at the Man United shirt playing in this new system.
Nah, Cunha's had worse games. Cunha's had worse.
No, he hasn't. No, he has not. No,
he has, man. Cunha.
No, he has not. That's just a lie. Because the games that you said, this is the problem. The game that you said that he had bad games is games that he's won man of the match in. So it's just media bias that you're just falling into traps. Because the fact of the matter is he's winning man of the match for the game that you're saying he's playing terrible.
Okay, so which players are you saying is this formation is going to be better for? Like, which players do you think it suits more? I mean, I think you mentioned Sesko already.
Yeah, Sesko for sure.
Okay.
I think it will help with Casemiro instead of him being in the 2 and being a little bit more exposed. I think it helps with Bruno, him being an actual natural 10 instead of being in the centre mid. You get the best out of him and he's in the final third to cause more danger. It's just unfortunate the guys at AFCON.
You think Casemiro will be better now than he was in the 14?
Casemiro's a great player, but I feel like in a 2 in the centre mid, he's gonna have to cover much more ground. Who's this cover reporting left winger? Can this guy join instead of chatting? Like, well, go ahead.
Club reported to be looking for a left winger. I thought Cunha can play there. Okay, so so those are the players. What about you? Who did it make worse? Do you think it makes anyone worse?
In the 4-4.
So who? Yeah, I think who plays left back now? And who plays right back?
I think it's Shaw was played left back, and then right back was Dalio.
And you don't think Shaw's better in the back 3?
100%.
Yeah, but that's like one player. This formation benefits.
And do you think Dalio's better at right back? Do you think Dalio's better at right back?
Dalio's not that. He's all right. He's not that good anywhere, really, to be honest.
But that's the players we've got, though. That's what I'm saying to you. That's the players we've got. So what did it? So who did it suit?
I think it suits the players more. It suits the players better.
Why do you think he's better in a 2 or
it doesn't, man. It doesn't.
Harry Maguire, 2 or 3 at the back. Is he? Does it benefit him more or less in the back 3?
With Maguire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but we're not doing this to like make players all feel nice. It's for the benefit of the team. Do you know what I'm
asking you? Who is it improving?
What is the benefit?
Martinez could do both. He could do either. When he first come in a 2, but he can do it easily.
How about the biggest one that's missing out? Do you think Mainu, who a lot of people were talking about, do you think he's going to benefit?
Mainu, 2, 3, 4, even an 11. Mainu ain't that great, in my opinion. Sorry.
The person who I think he's going to miss out, who's one of our best players as well, or it struggles with, or one of them is Ahmad. Where are you playing Ahmad in your system?
It's a good question. I think him and Mbemo one of them might have to go on the left.
Okay, that's all.
Drop Cunha.
Probably.
We're messed up, man. The team's messed up now. That's
what
this
is the problem.
This is not balanced now.
But this is the problem because we got Amarin in, and then we're trying to get players to cater into his tactics. This is what's happened. It's not because I'm saying I don't want Cunha in the team, but he's a maverick kind of 10 guy. So really, if you want Cunha in the team, he should be playing 10. It's either him or Bruno. Really, we shouldn't really be trying to shoehorn him in to go left.
But that's what Amarin was doing, though, wasn't it?
I agree with that. But I'm saying, as of now, he might have to miss out. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
What Mason Mount? He was having a pretty good season. Where does he fit in?
I know that. Even I like him a lot, so I don't even know where he'll go.
Exactly. So how can you say that he benefits more? Now you don't know when these players are playing.
Yeah, but it wasn't working.
That makes sense.
We finished 15th.
That was last season.
See, you keep saying that, man. You keep saying we finished 15th, bro. We didn't have these players.
We lost to Grimsby anyhow. We lost to Grimsby, man.
I lie, man.
Do you want more data? It's not allow it. It's what happened.
Okay, so there happened in games, but overall we were sitting in.
We were struggling like West Ham, all these guys, Wolves. We were struggling.
We still struggled against Burnley. We annihilated Brighton, and we got moved to by them.
Oh, it's too bad, man. It wasn't working.
Okay,
we were sitting sixth. We were sitting sixth when it weren't working.
The table's fake, man. It's a poor season.
Oh, see, now it's only fake. The problem is the table's only fake for United. The table's only fake for United. It's real for everyone else.
I'm not concentrating on anyone else. I'm just looking at United.
But you have to. That's football.
Our wins and our losses is poor, and our draws is poor, bro.
Yeah, but so is other teams. So is other teams as well. We're not the only ones who hasn't been performing.
Me, if I'm looking at the table like that, I'm be like, oh, we're fifth or we're sixth. I'm papering over the cracks. I'm watching the game by game. This is not good enough. We had to get rid. All
right, game by game though. If you look at the amount of games, most of the games that we were playing, we were the better team in. We just conceded silly goals. But most
how many times is it going to be like, oh, we're the better team, but we're conceding silly goals? You can't keep happening.
Well, exactly. So what can you do is, you said a performance.
Can I tell you why it can keep happening?
Why?
Because once you get the better players in, then you're going to start winning the games that you're better in.
We had the
when you haven't got the quality there, as much as you implement systems and formations and strategies, if the players ain't good enough, they ain't good enough. So what happens when players not good enough? They always make mistakes.
I would agree with you. The thing is, I already said that I think
the two games. Can I tell you something? The two games that Amarim hasn't been involved in, we haven't looked like we should be winning the games. The games that we didn't win with Amarim, we looked like, but we should win this game. Look how good we've been playing. Do you understand? But these last two games, it's like we're not even in the game.
I would agree with you for Brighton. I think Burnley we should have won.
Nah, Burnley we shouldn't have won.
No, we conceded that deflection, which can happen, and then they scored a worldie, which again can happen. But we were.
But look, I just got on my phone. I'm just gonna go to the beginning of the season, and just go through a few of the results in it. Like Arsenal, we lost at home first game. I'm not going to go on to Amarim too much on that game. It's Arsenal; they're a very good side. Even though we're at home, I'll still maybe expect at least a draw. But no, next one. We draw to Fulham. Cunha missed bare chances that game, but we won't get into that. Grimsby, we're drawing 2-2 away to Grimsby. Where are they? League 2. Okay, we won't talk on that one too much. We beat Burnley. We finally pick up our first win. We're going to get pumped to City 3-0. Can't be too crazy about that one. No, that's why I said you can't be too crazy about that one. City's good.
Okay.
We beat Chelsea. We get a lucky red card and that, so it's all right. It's not too bad.
It's lucky. See how you do the narrative. See how you do the narrative thing. Allow it, man. Allow it.
Wait. 3-1 Brentford. Is that acceptable? Amarim. No. Amarim. Is that acceptable?
No, but can I ask you a question? It's not acceptable, but Brentford have the second highest goal scorer in the league.
Now they do, but this was how many months ago, man?
Oh, now they do. But we beat 2-0. We beat Sunderland 2-0 easy, and they've other top teams have struggled against them.
All right, next game was Sunderland. We won. We beat Liverpool as well, away from home. Great result. We beat Brighton. Great result. It's good. So we're picking up some form small. We stumble against Forest. It happens. Stumble again against Tottenham. All right, away from home. We lose at home to Everton, 10 men. Amarim. That was a bad result.
And when did this start happening?
That was
when
poor
did this
by
start happening?
No,
but when did this start happening? Let me ask you a question. When did this start happening?
When we played Everton and we lost 1-0.
No, but when did this happen? What happened when we lost Everton?
What do you mean? What happened?
Did we have all the players?
Yeah.
I think so for that one. I think that was just a bad one. I think that might have been our last game.
We had all the players. We had Mazraoui's playing, Mbeumo's playing, Dalio's playing. We had the players, man.
Yeah, that was a bad result.
10 men. That was a bad result at Marine.
That was terrible. I mean, okay, since then, it hasn't been good. All right, we don't need to go through it all. But at the same time, if you look at the chances that we're creating in the league, like this is compared to everybody else, we're one of the highest chances created like in the league. And in goals conceded, started off badly, but in the last 6 or 7 games, those games, I know they haven't really...
Another poor one. Sorry, I don't want to... Another poor one. what do you call it? Bournemouth 4-4. I
That
think we
was-
should have won that.
We should have.
Well, we got like 2-0 or something.
1-0. No, it was never 2 goals up. It was 1-0 for ages. We
It
should
was a
have.
poor one, man. That one was a poor one.
Yeah, we should have gone 3 or 4-0 up that game, man.
Wolves at home 1-1. It's poor. It's poor, bro. This is one of the worst Premier League sides ever in history.
Who?
Wolves.
Bournemouth.
Wolves.
Oh,
Wolves.
obviously the Bournemouth.
No, Wolves.
It would take Wolves. But yeah,
Leeds 1-1.
that's his last game.
Yeah, but Antonio, you want to talk about luck and that, yeah? Wolves played Arsenal. Wolves lost 2-1, yeah, and Wolves scored all 3 goals. Do you understand? Wolves played Liverpool.
That's Arsenal applying pressure.
No, but listen, because if that was us, you'd be like, if we won like that way, you'll still be criticizing us. That's the point I'm trying to make. If we won that way, you'll still be criticizing us.
Amarin had to go.
I would say
You're gonna see. Do you know what it is, Antonio? Yeah, my problem is, yeah, you're saying Antonio Amarim needs to go, yeah, which is fine. If you don't rate him, that's fine. But what's the solution then? Because you're not coming with no solutions. Because I'm telling you, we're gonna get worse now. I'm telling you, we're gonna get worse now. And it's like, I don't think you can see that we're actually gonna get worse.
Well, on that note, I was going to say we've got the Derby game to look forward to on the weekend. We've got these 2 games coming up for Carrick. We've got Man City at home, and then we've got Arsenal away. What?
Getting smoked both games.
I'm going to say, what are the expectations for Carrick in that games?
Yeah,
we're getting smoked.
We're probably going to lose both games still.
Bro, we're going to come about 12th in the league now. I'm just being honest. We're going to come back 12th in the league. We're going to come back 12th in the league.
So with Amarin gone, you're more pessimistic than optimistic now. Then for
I am.
What about you? We'll basically finish higher than what where Amarin finished. Then
he wouldn't have finished this season. He wouldn't have finished there.
No, but we would never know. But what we do know is Amarin finished us 15th.
But we also know that he got sacked while I was in 5th place. Or joined 5th, sorry, 6th place.
Come on, man. We can't talk about that.
So are you more optimistic for the rest of the season now that Amarim's gone?
These next 2 games, we just need to get them out of the way. And then I can start
answer the question.
What?
Are you more
optimistic now?
Now that
I still stick by my prediction that we'll finish 6 to 8.
Okay. So nothing's changed from your perspective. Okay.
So what was the point of sacking him?
Huh?
That's
because he was getting poor results. You know the thing is, what gets me, what really annoys me, is when we get poor results. You know what? I'm not gonna jump on every single result and When we lost against Villa, I didn't feel anything because I was thinking we're not beating Villa. They're on like an 11-match winning streak. They just beat Arsenal. Like they're beating everyone. Like where do we think we're going? Villa Park, we're gonna get something. Like nah, they're gonna probably win.
But even that Villa game was 2 individual mistakes.
Yeah, we should have even.
I hear it, but in my head, like I never had expectations that we're gonna win this game. We're not gonna. I didn't think we're gonna beat Villa, and we didn't beat Villa. What annoys me is when we're playing teams that, unquote, are our level at the moment, which is Leeds and Wolves, and we still can't get results.
But that's my point. People are focusing more. They're focusing more on where we're getting the results from, rather than where we are on the table. What I mean by that is that 3 points is 3 points, 1 point is 1 point. We've beaten Liverpool, we've beaten Chelsea, we've beaten Newcastle, we've beaten Brighton, we've beaten these teams. Like even Fulham, like drawing away to Fulham, not a bad result. If you look at Fulham's home record and who they face, and all these teams that played them, they're good. They're a good outfit. Do you understand? Like, didn't they smoke Chelsea?
It is a problem. If we're going against lesser sides and we still can't get results, that is a problem. Because when we go against a bigger side,
we're not getting results against bigger sides though. But he was getting results against bigger sides.
One-offs.
What do you mean one-off?
We've lost to Arsenal. We've lost to Villa. We lose to these teams. These are one-off. We're gonna play City.
And we beat them too. And we beat them too.
We're gonna play City and we're gonna play Arsenal. How many points we're gonna get then? You can't speak. You can hear me. We're gonna play City.
Amarin's gone though, so the argument's changed.
How many points are we gonna get out of 6? How many points we're gonna get when we play Arsenal? We're gonna play City.
What now?
It's points,
yes. How many points
we're gonna get? 0 points because we haven't got a gaffer.
0 points, and that's my point. We're gonna get 0 points against them. Then we're gonna now play Leeds or we're going to play Wolves and we're struggling to get
This
points
is an argument against Amarim, though, can you?
Huh?
Yeah.
Amarim's gone.
But this is what I'm saying. That's what was annoying me because when we were coming against the side,
But you still believe what's going to happen though. Amarim or no Amarim. So is it Amarim's problem or not? You still believe we're still going to suffer the same results. This is my point. Why do you believe that? Because the players ain't good enough.
It's situation as well.
No, it's not, man. You don't even understand your own logic. Because Amarim's gone, you're still screaming about what results we're going to get.
The circumstances right now were down bad.
Yeah, so in that case,
like for us to go into the City game and Arsenal game to get something, we would have needed to like play the game and like just galvanize the boys a bit. We've just come back off a defeat. The boys are coming back from AFCON. It's a bit bad at the moment. Do you know what I mean? But normally
exactly. That's why you keep your gaffer. That's why you keep your manager.
We can't keep that guy, man. We got to get him out. We got to get you out. Do you know what I'm saying?
You're not making sense. So you're basically saying that you don't think anything's going to change, but we should have got rid of him anyway.
Things will change. No. Listen. I do think things will slightly change, but we're not going to see them in the next 2 games, unfortunately. I'm sorry.
Okay, so you are more optimistic for the rest of the season, though.
I'm a little bit more.
Once we get smoked by City and Arsenal, that's it, man.
Okay, so do you feel like we've got Bruno back, we've got Ahmad back for this game? Do you feel like that can boost the spirits as well as Carrick taking over? Can that boost the spirits going into the City game? And it's a City game, it's a derby, man. It's one of those games that potentially we can raise our levels for, maybe, no? Just trying to look for reasons.
You know what's funny as well, yeah? Amarim, Antonio, you were saying, Dorgu shouldn't be playing further up the pitch like that. He shouldn't be playing left wing. Where did he play since Amarim's in sacks? It's just bare dumb. But everyone says Amarim. Where's he playing? He's playing there still.
All right.
It's not Amarim. I keep telling you, bro. We have lack of squad depth.
I would play Dorgu left back. I'll play Dorgu ahead of Shaw, you know.
Nah, I'd play Shaw.
Because I think Shaw's good as a left centre back, but as a full back, is he going to have the legs to go up and down like we're going to need him to for this game? I'm not too sure. All right, but let's go 11 then for the City game. Who are we playing? So it's going to be 4-2-3-1. We've got Lamans in goal. Who's right back? I guess it's only Delo we got. Mazraoui's not going to be back. He shouldn't even be in a final, man. We got robbed. Anyway.
Hello, man.
So it's Delo right back. We haven't really got many other choices. Who are the 2 centre backs?
It's going to be like heaven and...
No. It'll be Martinez and Euro.
You think so? You think that was when they played
heaven.
But
that's how we did last game.
Yeah, that was how we played against Brighton.
Okay.
But I think heaven. Left back, you reckon Shaw then?
Yeah.
It's going to be Shaw, isn't it?
The 2 in the midfield. Would you play Ugarte or Mainu alongside Casemiro?
Ugarte.
Well, Carrick came out and said that he believes Mainu is better further up the pitch, so I don't think it'll be him.
Yeah.
It'll be Ugarte and Casemiro.
Wait, if he's playing further up the pitch, he ain't going to get no. Where's he playing? No, wait, Carrick said
exactly.
Carrick said
not
that
playing.
before he joined. Carrick said that in the Rio interview like months ago. I'm sure he did.
Yeah, but then that's his beliefs then, isn't it?
Yeah, so what? He changed his opinion now?
No, but I'm saying if you're doing rather than 2 6s, you might think a 6 and an 8 maybe.
Nah, man. If you Ugarte and Casemiro in the middle, man.
I would play that too, to be fair. And I think...
I actually believe... Do you know what's so dumb? I actually believe we still need to play Bruno in midfield.
That's what I said last pod, and that's what I'll do as well. But maybe against the lesser teams. So I'll play... But and then who... What's your team then? If you're playing that...
Cunha 10, innit?
Yeah, Cunha in the 10.
And who's on the left, who's on the right?
At the moment, it'll be on the left. It will be actually on the left. It can be Mount. Mount can play on the left, or Dorgu can play on the left, and then on the right, we've got. I don't know, man. I don't even know anymore, man. Xerxes, innit? Or what's
what are you talking about, man? Momo's back. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, Momo's back. Sorry, see, my head is fried. Momo's back. Oh man, yeah. On the right, in Burma. In the middle, in under 10, Cunha. On the left, I play Ahmad.
Oh wait, you're saying you play Bruno against City in the mid?
In the middle, yeah.
Wow.
Ugarte is useless. Ugarte is useless, man.
No, I think he's done all right. Well, he didn't play last.
And do you know why I say that as well? Yeah, because I've realized, I've clocked. See Bruno, yeah. When he plays in the 10, he drops so deep. Anyway,
it's true.
He drops so deep, so there's no point playing him in the 10.
But you know why?
Especially against the. Sorry.
Do you know why he drops so deep?
Why does he?
He doesn't get the ball. Yeah,
exactly. No, but as a 10, you shouldn't be trying to orchestrate that much.
True, it's true. So that's why I would.
Amarim saw that, by the way.
Yeah, I think we might look back at the end of the season and think, you know what, Amarim wasn't actually that bad, you know. He was on to something. But it's too late anyway. It's done. I'm done. We've got to move forward. Okay, and then Sesko up front then, isn't it?
Sesko up front, man. Yeah, man.
Okay.
Sesko up top, man.
Well, that's the City game that we can look forward to. It sounds like you both are looking optimistic. I'm looking forward to your prediction videos to see what you men are thinking for that. But I guess overall we did a little sound check. So Antonio, you're sticking with 6 to 8 from terms of where you think we're going to finish the season. JDM, you're now saying where? Where are you thinking we're going to finish, JDM?
Oh, I think we're going to finish 12th, man.
12th, wow. And I think I went from 5th. I'm saying I'm back to 6th. I think I went to 5th, but I'm saying 6th. We're going to finish 6th.
So you change it every week.
Do you know what it is? Yeah, I think after these 2 games, we're going to be bare deflated, man. We're going to be bare deflated, man. I'm telling you, bro. We're going to be done.
It's going to be bad.
Do you really think so? You don't think there's any chance that we could pull something off?
Davey.
All right.
Well, the worst one is going to be Arsenal at the Emirates. They're going to smell blood. It's going to be too bad.
Oh, mate, if we beat them, though.
I tell you what, I said at the beginning of this video, yeah, I wouldn't give Carrick another season, yeah, if he does well. But if he beats City and Arsenal, give him what he needs.
Side of option.
This is a problem with fans. They don't want to stick to the plan. They don't want to stick to the plan.
I'm joking.
No, if he wins them 2 games,
I know he's going to get smoked.
If he wins them first 2 games, I'm telling you now, the hype will be unreal. The hype would be unreal, and then the train might be unstoppable.
He would have to pull something out the bag, like some masterclass in tactician, to win both games.
I'll tell you what, yeah, the only way we have any chance of getting into this Champions League spots, yeah, is if our new attacking signings step up and drag us there. That's the only hope we have, man. These boys need to be on fire, man. Mbeumo, Cunha, Sesko, they need to be on top form. And hopefully Sesko scored 3 goals in the last 2 now. Sesko, hopefully he can just be on it, man. We can't rely on anyone else on that team.
We've got a stronger bench now as well, though. We've got Mount that's going to be on the bench now. We've got Xerxes that's off the bench now. There's
No.
No. All right, fair enough.
No.
Anyway, you gave a little bit of positivity.
I see that Roma are getting that Marlon guy from Villa, so that means Xerxes staying, man.
Xerxes staying. He ain't going nowhere.
Oh yeah.
But
I'm surprised they let him go. He's good.
Yeah, I'm surprised too, man.
Yeah, he hasn't really begun into it. Maybe we should have looked
surprised too, man.
Anyway, with that little tiny bit of positivity that JDM just dropped, I think that's probably a good place for us to end it and wrap it up. And we'll do our prediction videos as well coming soon. So, unless any of you boys got anything else to say before we drop it out.
I just want to say one last thing, Cockney Reds. I'm sorry for not giving the normal energy that I bring to this platform, man. But Amarim is my boy, man. And I predicted a win, a Prem win for us. And I can't predict that no more under Carrick, man. I know I said that we're going to finish 12th, but I'm hoping we can push for Champions League, man. But stay with us along the journey, man. And we'll keep fighting together.
On that note, do subscribe. Hit the like button if you've liked anything that you've seen today. And Other than that, we've got a derby coming up. So all we can say is, come on, United.
One love.